the 79th time that the debt ceiling has been raised since 1960. If you had watched my video the day before, you would know, without having to listen to one single podcast, one other YouTuber or expert on mainstream media, that exactly what was going to happen during this debt ceiling debate. And I told you, it's going to be raised, and it's going to keep being raised, and inflation is going to continue to skyrocket. So now we have a recession that mainstream and the Federal Reserve are not admitting, and they're not going to admit that there is going to be a recession. Doesn't matter what you think, doesn't matter what I think, it matters what happens out of the mouthpieces of the government. So if they're not saying a recession, there's no recession. And guess what? That means inflation is going to continue on and on and on forever. It also doesn't matter about the 2 or more quarters of negative GDP growth. That doesn't matter because they have changed the definition of a recession. So what is going to happen now? Well, I can tell you exactly what's going to happen. They're going to create so much more currency. As I've been saying for this entire year, they're going to print more currency this year than any other year in history. Yes, quote me on that, please. And keep in mind the debt ceiling will continue to rise no matter who becomes president and who gets elected. It doesn't matter. So, but what does matter is that you have your private keys, because guess what's going to happen next? We're going to have some digital currencies that are going to be coming out very shortly. So be prepared for that. Doesn't matter if you like them or you don't like them, they're coming out. So you better free yourself from that, because they are very dangerous. That is full control of your money. One of the things that China is doing with this is essentially creating a expiration date on your digital currency. So in other words, if they need to spark the economy, they can go, okay, your currency is going to be worthless at this certain date, so you better spend it before it expires. So that is the stuff that you have to look forward to. But in the meantime, there are 2 markets, right? You have the free market, and then you have the centralized market. So you can either choose Bitcoin, which you can trade freely with, and you have your own keys and nobody can shut that off, or you're going to go towards a digital currency. Your choice. Anyways, enjoy the view. Talk to you guys soon. It's a pretty place, huh?